Nice and warm?
Absolutely baking. Wait to shed some layers.
Good. Listen, just one quick question. Tell me, how's your life generally changed since this film came out?
I suppose it's changed in that I'm getting the opportunity to meet a lot more people in the industry, and I suppose because it's such a recognisable film, and some ridiculous number of people seem to have watched it. So I suppose it's changed for those reasons, good reasons, and it's wonderful to be part of something that has kind of in a way sort of cheered people up.
Yeah. And be honest, do you ever want to hear an ABBA song again?
No. Yes, no, absolutely. I still love them. I think they're great. I can always listen to them, and it is that thing. But they just get stuck in your head, and that can be dangerous for the entire day. But no, I can always hear them. And I was wondering, because people keep mentioning about the next one being made, and I was thinking, well, are there enough tunes? And of course,
yeah,
there are enough tunes.
Unfortunately, fortunately, yeah.
Yeah. That was a slippery.
Thank you very much.
Nice to see you.
All the best. First of all, congratulations on all the success across Nixon.
Thanks.
I mean, on a night like this, when all the awards are happening, is this, for you when you're making it, is this ultimately what you're hoping for?
No, what you're hoping for is to make a really good film that people will enjoy. And, you know, this kind of stuff is great, and it's exciting, and it's nice to get dressed up and stand in the rain and the cold. But, you know, it's great in that it shows that there's recognition of the film and that maybe we've done a good job. But also, I guess it creates more publicity for the film and gets people in to see it. You know, we're not a big budget film. It's not, you know, a big blockbuster, so we need things like this to get people interested in coming to see it.
When you were doing the play, did you foresee that it could be a movie and it could be this successful?
No, I never thought about it being a movie at all. Although once the idea of it being a movie came up, then it kind of made sense. But just because it worked in the theatre, there was no reason why it should work on film. You know, there's a lot of great plays that have not made it the transition to become really good films and novels, you know. And so in fact, if something works really well in one medium, it's almost a guarantee that it won't work well in another medium. So it was just a real relief that it seemed to Ron managed to find a way to make what worked on stage work on film as well.
And Brian Clough next?
Yeah, that's coming out in March. Another Peter Morgan script. And yeah, I hope people go and see that.
What's been more difficult? David Frost, Tony Blair or Brian Clough?
They're all kind of difficult in their own ways, you know. I mean, the one I probably enjoyed doing the most, playing the most, or the biggest challenge was Clough, probably. Because he's such an extraordinary character, as the three of them are. But I don't know, there was something about the obsessive nature of Clough and the kind of passion and what he inspires in other people as well that made it a bit scary.
Are you going to wear the famous green sweater that he had on?
Well, that didn't happen until he got to Forest, but the film concentrates on when he was at Derby and Leeds.
Oh well, never mind. Listen, thanks very much, all the best.
Pleasure.
Cheers.
Nice to talk to you.
Listen, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Be honest, on your wildest dreams, this must be kind of mind-blowing, all this attention, all the success.
It is actually. I mean, we've had an extraordinary journey with the film since we started in September at these lovely film festivals, Telluride and Toronto, and you can never believe that you would get here like this, you know, from those origins. But people have loved really taking the film to heart, and we've had a lot of very good critics. We've had some wonderful, you know, award ceremonies and things like that, and tonight's extraordinary. But it's actually the thing that makes the difference in the end is word of mouth. The thing you can't control, you can't buy. And it's people that go and see the movie and they clearly say to someone at work, you should go and see them. And that you can see that work, and it doesn't work for all your films. So when you get one that it does work for, you feel very privileged, you know.
You know, you must be kind of rooting for Slumdog.
I can't say.
Oh, you can tell us.
I won't say.
Are you enjoying?
You can't make me.
I can try. Are you impressed with the weather since you've got here?
I am. I love it.
Okay, thanks a lot. Listen, you must be, bewildered by all this.
Bewildered, utterly baffled. You know, it's a big blur right now. People saying B words, don't they? Bewildered, baffled, blur. But it's just an amazing experience. I've watched the BAFTAs for years, you know, at home on my sofa, and now I'm here. I can't believe it. You know, it's such an amazing experience to have my film embraced like this on home turf. You know, it's very nice.
When you were making the movie, did you ever imagine that you'd be in the middle of all this?
Not in my wildest dreams, you know. I mean, this was my first film, and I was 17 doing it, and it was a totally new experience for me. I was learning about a character as well as a culture, I was learning about Mumbai. I'd never been there before, and I forgot. I got so engrossed in the filming that I actually forgot that, you know what, this film's going to be released and people are going to buy tickets and there's going to be critics talking about it, and you know, just everyone's really embraced it and we cannot believe it, and it's very nice. You know, it gives us hope in humanity, I guess, that people really root for the underdog. And
has it kind of sunk in that you'll get the Oscars as well?
Not at all. I mean, this is just amazing, and I can't think that far ahead right now because this is a sensory overload right now on this carpet. It's great.
And listen, tell me, how do you think you actually do on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
I'm very bad. My general knowledge is useless, so I'd probably use up all my lifelines on the first question and still get it wrong.
500 quid maybe?
Maybe.
Well, listen, thank you very much. All the best.
Great. Thank you so much.
Enjoyed the movie. It was great. So, you're a movie star now.
I'm an actor.
Tonight, I mean, this is just incredible. Are you shocked still at the reception?
I am. I don't think you can ever get prepared for something like this because, you know, you can get ready obviously and you can have your makeup on, your hair done, but this is different. This is the real love that comes your way, and I think that's amazing. People are just rooting for Slumdog, and that makes me really happy.
Did you ever imagine it would get to this stage?
Never. It's just kind of going higher and higher and higher. And the thing is, what happens is usually in time, you know, the love starts. I wouldn't use the word diminish, but it's, you know, it's there, but it's kind of, you don't express it that much. But these people are just still rooting for us, and I'm quite amazed by it. I think it's a film that has touched many people's hearts, and more than anything else, I am very, very proud to be part of a project that, you know, has changed people's lives.
What do you think it is about the film that has touched people, so many people around the world?
I feel, well, it's the love for cinema, to say the least, but it's also the fact that it is an underdog story, the story of this boy who goes on to the game show, gets interrogated by the cops and gets beaten up, but still will not stop to get what he wants, and he gets it at the end of the day. So it's that rising out of all adversity and getting what you want at the end of it. It's that hope, most importantly, and upliftment this film gives you.
The movie stars here tonight are your peers.
Sorry?
The movie stars here tonight are your peers. But are you getting a bit starstruck now and again?
I am. All the time. Ron Howard was standing next to me, and I've seen him, like, this is the 4th time I've seen him, and I went, Ron Howard, Sharon Stone! And it just won't stop. I guess it's always going to be like that, especially for a kid who's always admired and idolized movie stars.
Who are you most looking forward to meeting tonight?
I don't know, actually. I think I met Sharon Stone and I was most enamored by her, and I met Mick Jagger yesterday, so, well, 2 people off my list for now.
Okay, good. Listen, can I ask you about your dress? Who are you wearing tonight?
I'm wearing Muscular Renta. My shoes are GMTV.
Oh, okay.
I have to show them. And my jewelry is Fred Leighton 18th century jewelry.
Okay, thank you very much. All the best.
Bye.